How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video from my driving. I'm gonna need a name for this series, so if anybody's clever and creative and wants to throw some ideas out in the comments, feel free. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Caleb. I am the owner of Profectus Fitness. We do online and in-home personal training. We do our in-home training with EMS system called X-Body, which is an electric stimulation suit, and we do our virtual training through our custom fitness app. So you can check out all of our programs and tons of other free resources at profectusfitness.org. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about some easy ways that you can go about creating your own workouts. Let's see, obviously you can go find tons of sample workouts online, but might not fit exactly into the equipment that you have or the time that you have. So I wanted to just talk through a couple ways that you can create a really sound workout for yourself without going to a lot of trouble. So the first way is going to be super simple, great for if you have just a little bit of time, and that's going to be just selecting an upper body exercise, a lower body exercise, a core exercise, and then a conditioning exercise. And then we're going to just throw all of those together into a little circuit. So that means just completing each exercise back to back to back. Once you complete each exercise, start back at the beginning. And we usually like to do that for like 3 to 4 sets. So that's something that you can easily bust out in 10 to 20 minutes. So great if you've got just a little bit of time, or say you only have one piece of equipment like a band or a kettlebell or one dumbbell, barbell with just a few weights. Kind of a minimalist setup. It's a great way to still get in an awesome workout. So bonus points if you can incorporate some unilateral movements into that. So that means any single arm movements or single leg movements, single body, single side movements. Bonus points if you can introduce some stability elements into the upper, lower, and core movements. And then for the conditioning exercises, we really like to try to stress some sort of full body movement. So thinking if you're on a machine, that's going to be like a rower or like a aerodyne bike. We love to incorporate like sled pushes or sled pulls into that if you can. Obviously that requires a little bit more equipment, but anything that you can do that's going to be a full body movement for that conditioning aspect, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck out of that. So again, super simple method. Just choose an upper body movement, a lower body movement, a core exercise, and then a conditioning exercise. Wrap that all up into a circuit with a little bit of rest in between each movement, and complete that for 3 to 4 rounds. There's a ton of traffic today, which is awesome. It means I get to talk to you guys for an hour here. Keep it short and sweet. So the second way I want to talk about is a little more in depth, and it's going to be kind of how we go about building routines for our clients, building full workouts and workout programs for our clients. So it's going to require a little bit more time and effort from you, but it's going to be a really full-rounded workout. And so when we're building workouts for our clients, we make sure that we're incorporating a movement built around each of the fundamental movement patterns. And so when we talk about fundamental movement patterns, we're looking at 6 movements. We're looking at push, pull, squat, hinge, lunge, and carry. Sometimes you might hear carry as like gait or locomotion. We tend to use carry because it's the simplest to understand. Most people can grasp that concept. We're using one movement or one exercise for each of those movements. And if you can include that into your workout routine, you're really going to be building some solid functional strength that's going to translate into just the movement that you're doing every day, as well as any sort of athletic or performance-based movement. So again, bonus points here if you can include some movements in some different planes of motion. So not just forward and backwards, but if we're looking lateral movements, rotational movements, stuff that gets you moving through different axes. And again, bonus points if you can incorporate some stability work into that. We love to include work that trains the foot and ankle, because that's so important, really the base of movement. So anything that you can do, any exercises that you can do to challenge that, really get some bonus points there. And then as far as set rep schemes, that's really going to depend on really your goals that you're shooting for. Sorry, there's tons of traffic. I need to get out of this lane. So we're not going to dive a ton into that, but I just wanted to give you an easy way to select exercises for yourself that you can dive back into over and over again for every single workout. And as long as you're including each of those movements into your workout, then you're going to be covering all your bases and really building a strong functional routine. So I hope that helps you guys if you're trying to build your own workouts. If you have any comments or questions, please leave those in the comment section below. We love your feedback. And we'd love to help you guys out. So any questions you have, feel free to reach out and ask. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get access to all of our awesome content. And again, you can check out all of our programs and tons of free resources at Profectus Fitness.